Hello and welcome back to my tiny little corner of YouTube where we keep bumping into each other. Now, if you've been here before, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised that I'm going to tell you that I'm reading a book and it's inspired me to do this video. Okay, jokes aside. Okay, so what's happening is we're going to talk about another book. Visualization was already on my very long list of things I wanted to talk about on here. So I thought I'm going to come in with kind of where I'm at right now. And at the end of these 2 months, I'm probably going to have a lot more information to share with you. But currently, it's basically intentional daydreaming. It's as simple as that. See you later. See you next time. In a nutshell, that is what it is. We've probably all experienced some type of daydreaming in our life already. So it's probably not new to most of us. I'd love you to comment below if you've got some examples that you can share with us on some daydreaming that's kind of makes you feel good or just for fun. I mean, as a child, often they tell us to stop daydreaming, concentrate, do this, rah, rah, rah. I'm here today to tell you to daydream, continue to daydream more, visualize the future you, visualize the life that you want to live. That's what I'm here to tell you because it's so goddamn fun. It really is like so fun. If you've never imagined winning the lottery and daydreaming about how you're going to spend it, I urge you to go and do that right away. Like, you've got to go and do that. Lay down, drive the car, think about it, go for a walk. I don't know, do whatever it takes, do it. Because it's just the best feeling in the world. It really is. And your brain doesn't actually know the difference. Your brain doesn't know the difference between actually winning the lottery and you imagining you're winning the lottery. It gives off the same neurotransmission. So basically your brain thinks you've won the lottery. That's why it feels so good when you visualize yourself in the future or a life that you want to have. And that's why, I mean, this isn't new. Like, this is out there for all the elite athletes, the actors, you name it. Go on TikTok now, type in visualization sports people, visualization actors, and you will see somebody talking about it. And it's really inspiring. I actually did this. I typed into Instagram Reels. Cristiano Ronaldo was speaking about how he visualizes the whole game. So he visualizes it before, he visualizes what may happen, and he doesn't visualize the game in like him scoring or the end result. He visualizes the feeling. So he will visualize how he's going to get to the stadium, what he's going to do pre-match, what he's going to eat, who he's going to speak to, how he's going to feel. And that's how it really works the best. So the more you can embody it, so all the feelings. So if you're imagining your wedding day, imagine you're not imagining the table decor and the aesthetics, you're imagining a feeling. You're imagining you sitting on the top table looking over 100 guests that you've planned for months, years to have in this one room, and that feeling, that heart feeling that you go, wow, all these people that I love and my partner love are in this one moment together that will never probably happen again. It's a very rare occurrence. And that feeling that you get, that is what you can imagine feeling as well as then living it out. And the more you can rehearse it and practice it, it's basically like a dress rehearsal is visualization. Rehearsing it, you will get that end goal, that feeling. It may look slightly different. You may be visualizing a long top table when actually the seating plan works better when you have a rounded one and you're right in the middle of the room. But that feeling of going, wow, all them people in one room, all our friends and family are here for us and our love, that feeling you can rehearse and practice. And it's not about the attachment to the end goal. So I visualized a lot when we were doing our house renovation. I actually didn't know I was doing it, but I always revert back to this feeling. Every night I went to bed and I was happy to go to bed, turn everything off and lay in bed. And as I was going over to sleep, I was imagining this feeling and this experience. I wasn't necessarily imagining exactly how it was going to look. I was imagining having our family having big family teas around our table. When Oliver, because Oliver was so little when we did our house renovation, I imagine him going all the way around the island on a bike, or learning to ride his bike, or running around. And you do not know how many times he did that. And I didn't tell him to do that. He just did that. And that feeling, I was rehearsing every single night before bed. And like magic, it happened. That's a really small thing. So it doesn't have to always be, I'm going to be an Olympic athlete. I'm visualizing myself holding up my gold medal at the Olympics, or Jim Carrey does a lot of visualization. He actually visualized himself having a check. I can't remember, maybe it was like £1 million or something. And that's what he got when he did The Mask, I think. Don't quote me, can't quite remember. But basically, he visualized his success in Hollywood, and that's what he got. He literally got the check for the amount he was manifesting, he was visualizing. So it's a really fun, easy way to kind of put your goals into action. And especially if you're working alongside your goals and you're doing all the hard work and you're putting in all the hours and you're trying to make the business success, if you're not visualizing it and imagining how it would feel, you're kind of missing a really fun part. And it does accelerate your goals as well. Like it helps put them into existence much quicker, because you're training your brain to know what it wants, and you're allowing yourself to go, okay, what would the future me be? What would I like to be wearing? Who am I with? What am I doing? What does it look like? And all them feelings allows your brain to prepare for it to actually happen. And it feels, you're then making it become more of a reality. So if it feels like a distant goal, and it's like, I'd love to do that, but okay, let's use me as an example. I'd love to have a YouTube channel. I'd love to create content. I'd love to build a community. But God, that feels so far away from my existence. This is me 6 months ago. Now, if I started to rehearse that feeling, and my vision was very, do I share my vision? God, do I share it? Because I'm still holding that vision. I know the exact dress I want to wear. I can see myself in the reaction and my facial expressions. I can see myself like I've zoomed out and I'm looking in on myself. And I think about this person and this vision a lot whenever I get the chance. It's normally in a meditative state for me. I tend to do it when I'm either just before bed, or if I haven't quite woke up in the morning. You only wake up but your eyes are still shut and you're like, when you can hear the birds tweeting at this time of the year. I can imagine myself then, or I actively go into a visualization. We read the book Paul McKenna Power Manifest, Paul McKenna Power Manifest back in April. And he has some great trances, so like a meditation, and we put that on before bed. And he talks about the future self. He has you visualize it, has you feeling it. So I do a lot of that kind of role play in my head to then start to move me towards feeling like, actually, my goals could be a reality, because it doesn't feel so much of a stretch. So it's allowing yourself to imagine. Just allow yourself to imagine the person you want to be. And you can use this for anything. You can use this for health goals. You can use this for business goals. You can use this for love, family, career, money, anything. Imagine it. Money's a great one. You can imagine your bank balance bumping up, or the money flowing in, or if you've got, I don't know, a business that you can see the money coming in on PayPal, or Big Cartel or something like that. Imagine the money. Imagine it going, imagine your notification, or your bank, your notification with more money. And then you can literally imagine it digitally, your bank increasing and increasing. Honestly, I urge you to try it. If you've never visualized intentional daydreaming, please go and do it. Please do yourself a favor and do it tonight. When you get into bed tonight, shut your eyes and just imagine, what if tomorrow had no limits and you could do anything, be anyone, look a certain way, earn a certain amount of money. Just imagine yourself doing it and let me know. Come back onto this video, comment below and let me know how it's made you feel. And I'm guaranteed it will set you up for the day because you've gone to bed feeling good, imagining yourself, imagining that that is the day you've got planned. It's a little bit like Christmas Day, you know, when you go to sleep and you know it's going to be a good day because there's going to be presents, you've gifted like your kids everything they've wanted on the list, or, you know, the food's ready, like it's all exciting, and you go to bed feeling that excitement because you know what tomorrow's going to come. Or if you're going on a holiday and you know what the excitement, you know, you're looking forward to it. But it's like doing that, but you can do that every night. You can literally do that every single night. Now, not every single day is going to be exciting, but you can rehearse it, right? Practice makes perfect. That's what I say. So give it a go. Let me know what you think. So yeah. So I prefer to do it at bedtime. However, there is other ways that are really useful, which I don't do enough of. And I'm hoping that I do with this book. I'm hoping it will encourage me to start using visualization in another way. So movement, it's really good in movement. If you go out for a walk and you're on your own and you can just be at one with your thoughts and you're visualizing and you're imagining. And it really helps kind of get clarity on goals as well. Or if you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to set up a business, I want to be my own boss, but I don't know what it wants to be. It can kind of help you get them downloads because you're creating space for them to come in naturally, and it kind of helps with your creative juices flowing. So getting out for a walk is great. Commute's great. Commute is the best thing about a commute. Okay, let me rephrase. The only thing that's good about a commute is giving yourself the space to visualize. Now, whether you're walking, you're on a bus, you're on a train, you're in a car, you can visualize yourself doing whatever you want to be. So you might be driving along in the car, going to a freaking dead-end job, knowing that you just got to do it because, you know, that's what you got to do. It makes money. It's just going to get you by. Use that time to visualize yourself doing something that you actually want to do with your time and energy. Do it, because that helps prepare yourself for stepping into an environment that maybe you not really want to be there. But it allows your brain to also think, okay, I'm grateful for what this experience has given me now. I'm grateful for this job because it allows me to have money right now. However, my exit strategy is to get the hell out of here, and I'm going to visualize that until the day I'm out of here. It's just fun. It's so fun, honestly. See you yet? Because I think I've sold it to myself. I've got to go because I'm off to visualize. Visualization also helps open up opportunities and helps flow and helps things come into fruition because it allows yourself to be prepared and see things in a different light. So if you're visualizing and thinking, actually, like, this is, you know, like, I'm doing this job right now. It's serving a purpose right now. It's serving me for what I want right now, but I know there's more for me. I know there's something else for me out there. Then by allowing yourself to visualize and imagine yourself in another situation, another environment, another career, then it allows you to kind of explore the ideas, which means when opportunities come up, you're available to see them. You're not closed off by, this is the only life for me. I'm in this job. I'll never get out of it. And it just helps open up. So then when things come up or conversations or you speak to people or you're networking, you go, wait a minute. That sounds like an opportunity I might jump on. And it allows you to have the confidence to go, hey, I heard you're looking for somebody. Maybe I'm your person. Or, hey, you know, I heard you've got an opportunity, or whatever it may be. It allows you to prepare yourself for having conversations where be like, actually, I was looking to do something like this. Maybe we can work together. Or, you know, I've got an idea for that. Or who knows? But you're opening up every avenue and preparing yourself mentally to take on new opportunities, to open new doors, experience new things. I've talked a lot about career, but that's probably because it's at my phase in life right now. But it really does work with anything. Visualization, love, works magnificent. If you imagine yourself with the love of your life, having a baby, whatever. Start visualizing it. Start imagining your life. Start thinking, oh, how would that look? What pram would I get? What type of mum would I be, or dad, or whoever you may be. And I just think it's just it allows you to get clear on what you do and you don't want, because you can often go, oh yes, I want a partner, but you haven't thought it through on the type of person that you want to be, and because you haven't rehearsed it. You haven't intentional daydreamed. You haven't done your visualization, so you don't know what you want. It can help make decisions quicker because you've kind of already prepared yourself. So if somebody goes, hey, do you want to go on a date? And you're like, no, no, thank you. You're not the right person for me. Thank you very much. Because you know the type of person you want to be with, and they aren't showing the qualities that maybe you're seeking. Or maybe it's your fitness goals, where it's like, hey, do you want to come out for dinner? We're going to the Indian. Do you want to come? And you're like, actually, that's not really aligned with my goals. I've got these health goals. I've been visualizing this body, and it involves healthy, nutritional, homemade, fresh food. You're not going to go out to the Indian because you've kind of planned it. It's all part of it. I like to work with lots of different things: gratitude, manifesting, visualization, all these things. But if we don't talk about visualization, we are missing a trick, because it's so goddamn fun. Just saying. Yeah, so I hope you like this topic. If anybody's experienced visualization before and you've got something you'd like to share, please do. I love hearing people's visualization stories. I think they're really interesting. And also, if you've got any tips or anything like that you'd like to share with the community, please comment below. So thanks very much for listening. Hope you've enjoyed this video. And I've got to go. I've got to dash because I've got some visualizing to do, baby. Bye. See you next time.